Welcome back to Summer in October. I'm Alex, and I'm watching Twin Peaks Season 2, Episode 11 today. I had a little bit of a realization. I do talk a little bit in my intro, so if you want to scrub. I know everybody watching kind of wants me to get through it faster and do multiple episodes a week. And I know, one, maybe you're just excited for me to get through it and talk about it, or also maybe because you are basically rewatching it with me that you want to binge it. But I have to be honest, spacing it out, like I do about 2 episodes a week, like I film them, I just get so excited and look forward to it. I start to get the itch that I want to watch it again, and I don't want to lose that. I don't want it to feel like a task or a to-do list. I love looking forward to it, and I've just had such a stressful day with work, and then being able to know that I get to watch Twin Peaks right now, like I'm so happy, I'm so excited, and I want to keep that energy. So if you're wondering, Alex, why aren't you doing more? Why aren't you doing more? I really want to enjoy the ride. And that comes with everything I do on the channel. I can't push myself past burnout because it risks how I interpret something or experience something, and you only get to experience it for the first time once. So that's the energy I'm bringing. Really excited. We did end on a really big cliffhanger with Major Briggs and this dark figure in the woods and this blinding light and Cooper going through all these things. So let's just get into it. I think this is one of these shows I'm gonna watch over and over again all the time. And somebody commented recently that they like watching reactions because they're chasing a taste of that experience of seeing it for the first time. And now I'm like, I need to find the next reactor. So if you're somebody who reacts, start reacting to Twin Peaks. Okay. Think we're all Oh, I hit my light. I am curious where James is. He drove off and he just has not returned apparently. But he is just, I don't know. He has some work to do on himself, I think. And Catherine's officially back, so I'm excited for this episode. Oh, is that gonna be James? Well, no helmet. Crazy. This is a different director, isn't it?
I don't want to alarm you, but Garland has disappeared before. Granted, it's always been work-related. Agent Cooper, did this seem work-related?
No.
Ma'am, that's hard to say.
Betty, you're saying this behavior is part of the way the Major operates.
Let me ask you this.
I don't know about that.
Did he leave suddenly?
Yes, he did. We were speaking philosophically at the call of nature. When I returned, he was gone.
The fact that you were in the woods is very
In what way?
confidential. Talks about them constant.
About who? Or the woods, I guess.
Been attempting to contact this element that lives in the woods.
That's classified.
Well, he certainly has,
Interesting.
And there's no manual for it. And there's certainly no manual to be married to it.
Betty, thanks for coming in. I guess there's not much more we can do right now.
Garland left some notes.
They might be very helpful.
I bet you they are. I guess they're not confidential.
didn't wander off on some work assignment. Flashing light, I saw a powerful force that exists in those woods.
Andy.
Found Mr. and Miss Milford's wedding present.
Good. I still owe him a gift from last time.
Can't believe that he's getting married.
Who?
Seasonal thing.
Marry in haste, repent in leisure.
Hello, Sheriff? There's a call for a Dale Crooper.
Lucy's helping out with the Milford wedding.
Coop, where are we? This is Gordon Cole calling.
How you doing, Gordon?
I just called his full support in this investigation business. Times, but we get through them.
Thank you, Gordon.
It ranks poor with me, too. Is any of this true? Double homicide? Stolen drugs? Storming a whorehouse?
It's all a bunch of hogwash.
They're sending down a top dog to drug angle.
Who are they sending?
A top dog.
Who's the agent?
Dennis Bryson.
He's a good man, Harry. No nonsense.
So if they send in the top dog, maybe they'll know that that guy's in on it?
Through other people's drawers. We've all had our socks tossed from time to time. Couple of words of advice. Smile be your umbrella.
Thanks, Gordon.
Don't do this to me right now. Write that down, write that down. You got this, Cooper.
Gentlemen,
Agent Cooper, it's showtime. You've heard the charges. What do you wish to present as your defense?
I have no defense. I am completely confident of my actions. Zero guidelines, and I will pay the price for that. But I am innocent of any criminal wrongdoing. If they wish to charge me, I defend myself in a court of law.
Dale, there's a right way and a wrong way to do this.
I think he's doing it the right way.
It's a bureau man to stand up for himself. Now, a man who can't, who doesn't even try, where his spine is supposed to be.
Roger, I know the moves I'm supposed to make, and I know the board.
So,
I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. At a bigger game.
what game?
The sound wind makes through the pine. The sentience of animals. What we fear in the dark.
The hell are you talking about?
Talking about seeing beyond fear, Roger.
They're liable to extradite you for murder and drug trafficking.
These are things I cannot control.
I need this calmness in my life.
Suspension will remain in force. The next move is up to the Canadian government and the DEA investigation, which
Canadian government, don't do me wrong. Don't make me look bad.
we've been under a lot of pressure. I may recommend full psychological workup.
Thanks for your candor, Roger. So long, fellas.
I hope this gets resolved. Or if it doesn't, he stays in Twin Peaks and works with Harry. I can't believe they're letting Nadine go to school. But I guess Jacoby said it would help her.
Donna, hi.
Have you heard anything from James?
You mean Eddie's friend with the motorcycle? Well, he hasn't been around for a couple days. I gotta ask you something, and I hope you don't think this is too personal. Going out with Mike.
Is she gonna try to ask Mike out?
Well, you have to promise not to say anything. Chemistry developing. There he is.
Hey, Donna.
Hi, Mike.
That's not chemistry, girl. That's delusion.
Yes, the cutest.
Nadine,
This is so weird.
aren't you still seeing him?
Yeah, sorta.
How can you start seeing Mike?
Eddie stays home, and Mike's at school. Eddie likes to stay in. Mike, be realistic. He's old enough to be my father.
She said I could do both. That's crazy. Wally. Love that movie. Who's gonna be in here?
Could I get a beer?
Who is this?
Hello?
Headed somewhere?
I'm sorry.
Is there someplace you're going to or running from?
Got the wrong guy.
Men are always all right up until they pull the trigger. And then we watch the neighbors. Nice, quiet guy.
Well, I'm only quiet on the outside.
I could almost hear what's inside from here.
She's making you blush, James.
Yeah, Twin Peaks. Nice jacket.
I'm glad you think so. Look, can you do anything with cars?
Yeah? Why, you got a problem with the vet outside?
No, it's my husband's Jaguar. Somebody squeezed me on the highway, and I think it would be a very good idea to...
Well, I could take a look at it. My name's James.
Evelyn.
Evelyn.
Evelyn Marr.
Well, are we in a hurry? Mind if I play the box first?
All these age gap flirtations in this show is crazy. Her outfit's sick, though. But it's giving me one-eyed Jacks. She's on the prowl. James, what are you doing, my guy? Andy's so cute.
Good day, Dick.
Hello, Andy. This is little Nicky, Deputy Andy.
How do you do, young fella?
Hi.
Andrew, old boy, we were hoping Lucy could come with us.
Oh, shoot, Dick.
Oh, he's playing a game.
Oh, God, that's right. Doogie's getting married again.
Lucy's not here?
Yes, unfortunately.
But you promised. Can we go?
You know, Dick, it's close to my lunch hour. If you'd like, Nikki, I'd sure enjoy taking for a malted. How would that be?
Oh, boy.
He's so goofy.
So what'll you do if figure a way to get you cleared?
Well, Harry, the giant said a path by laying one stone at a time.
One stone at a time.
A place called the White Lodge.
Where'd you hear of it?
Briggs said to me before he disappeared.
Be fearless in this world. There are other worlds.
Ooh.
Tell me more.
My people believe the White Lodge is a place where the spirits that rule
I have shivers.
reside.
Local legend goes way back.
A place called the Black Lodge, the shadow self of the White.
The upside down.
Every spirit must pass to perfection. You will meet your own shadow. My people call it Dweller on the Threshold.
The dweller on the threshold.
Confront the Black Lodge with imperfect courage. Early annihilate your soul.
Agent Cooper?
Send him right in.
Dennis Bryson and I worked together in Oakland. Finest minds in the DEA.
Coop. Dennis?
It's a long story, but I prefer Denise if you don't mind.
Okay.
I was not expecting this.
Please.
The Hawk?
Denise Bryson, drug enforcement agent. Well, I had a nice ride out here. I picture you. Let's get right to this, Dale. The DEA's interest in you stems by an RCMP officer. Stole drugs.
Denise, I believe I'm being set up.
Recent experience. Never to judge too quickly. And get back to you later. How's the food up there?
You're in for a real surprise.
But we'll catch up later. I want to tell you all about my new life.
Anxious to hear about it.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Sheriff. Deputy?
Everybody has the hots for Harry and Coop and Hawk, all of them.
That's a good color for him.
And we're back in the high school. I don't care for this plot line either. Dina's crazy.
Is there something you want?
My money. Aren't we doing a little forward?
Someone needs to step in.
Attaboy! Come on, pump it! What's your name, little lady?
Butler?
Well, lady, ever give me thoughts of going out for the wrestling?
Oh my god, her wrestling is crazy. She threw that guy. Oh, Josie. Poor Josie. I have more empathy for her now, but it's still complicated. Has she told him anything, I wonder? He don't care, he's too in love. She needs to let Petey know she's back, though. Yearning. Bring back yearning. Smart man. Josie, tell him, he'll understand.
I used to work for a man in Hong Kong. His name is Thomas Eckhart. He helped me. Took me off the streets when I was 16. We are from a poor family. Sometimes they sell their female children. I was lucky. Taught me about life, about business. He was my father, my master, my lover.
Oh.
When I met Andrew Packard, I was already afraid. Andrew was also a business partner. When Andrew asked me to marry him, I said yes.
Who is this Mr. Lee? Who's this cousin?
I'm sorry, Harry.
You gotta tell him.
I'm trying to keep you out of this. The less you know, the better.
Who was he?
He works for Eckhart. He said if I didn't go back with him, he'd kill you. He's never stopped wanting. When Andrew was alive,
Oh.
I now believe Eckhart is the man responsible for Andrew's death.
Oh.
We were in the airport in Seattle, and I just escaped. I'd rather die.
Well, they'll know where to find you is a scary thing. I still have some questions because it seems like Hank knew a little bit more about everything. I don't know.
With me now.
And now, kill the both of us.
Better not.
Try.
That's definitely gonna come back around for sure, but Lee land on the newspaper.
I've been looking forward to this part.
Oh.
Heard so much about it.
You won't be disappointed.
Also, thank you, Richard, for the super thanks or whatever that's called in the live. I've been eating pie. I just can't do it on video anymore.
How was your hunting expedition?
Not. Don't catch you anything. Yeah.
I hope not. It was crazy.
Came across a 12-point buck standing by a deep water pool, and I lined him up there. Pow!
Catch anything. Doesn't make sense.
Having it mounted?
Yeah, even as we, it was great. Just going to your mama, right?
She's not here, Ernie. It's gone back to Seattle.
Seattle.
And that's where I think you should go to.
Like, she's not stupid, but I do think she's turning a blind eye. Maybe on purpose. But, like, Hank is not that slick. But his manipulation?
What's with the long face?
Vivian's gone back to Seattle.
Better for you, buckaroo. Better hit the phone on hot rod. We're on the deadline.
2 3-berry pies, 1 super snow frost.
Looks just like Whitetail Mountain.
How much does it cost?
I'm just little Nick.
Hmm.
Sorry, Uncle Dick.
It's okay, Nikki. Uncle Dick isn't mad.
Uncle Dick is simply ripping.
Oh, no.
Oh. Darn it, anyway.
Sorry, Uncle Andy.
Think nothing of it, little Nicky. Uncle Andy went funny.
Funny boom boom. This kid is not 2. I don't know when children can speak clearly.
It is beautiful.
Jeffrey loves this car. My husband, he loves this car.
Where is your husband?
I don't know this week. He travels extensive business. And beautiful toys. They have to be perfect. He's that way about everything he owns, if I've been paying attention. Are you that way, James? Are you that way about your bike? Where do you want to go?
Not really a place. It's
I know that.
Sometimes riding at night, I punch off the headlights and roll on the throttle and just rocket blind into the dark.
Is this gonna go where I think it's going?
There's a room above the garage. You can stay there if you like while you work. And anything else you think is fair. I really do need to have this fixed. I'd like you to stay, James. I'd enjoy the company.
Sure you would, girl.
Okay.
Good. It's settled then. I'll leave you to it.
Was this the wedding? Or was this just an old clip? I can't really tell. Oh. watching old videos of him and his brother. You're not gonna make me love Ben Horn. I know assholes have feelings and childhoods. He did it with Laura, guys. Come on. He's definitely spiraling though, isn't he?
A stag party? And I wasn't even invited? Where the hell have you been? I have had an absolute killer schedule.
Do you know the kind of hell that I have been through? You said that you took care of Catherine in the mill fire. She's alive. And as you might imagine, a happy camper. Trickery, extortion, has managed to cheat me both, Ghostwood. Then there is the whole matter of being arrested for the killing of Laura Palmer. A real.
I mean, that one's not Hank's fault.
My trusted solicitor, Leland Palmer, turns out to be a homicidal lunatic.
Tough week, Ben.
I think the furniture in this room is... I have been toying with the notion. One could find arrangement of all objects. It could create resonance, the benefits from which to the individual dwelling in that space extensive, could be far. Would you help me with this desk?
What is going on?
Listen, though, what we have to talk about now is One-Eyed Jacks.
Jacks, yes. One-Eyed Jack.
Here's how it is, Ben.
Well,
You're out.
Excuse me? I own One-Eyed Jack.
There's been a friendly takeover.
Under my employ, and have the gall to tell me...
I don't work for you anymore.
oh, Ben, you're in shambles, but you know what? Play stupid games.
No. Jean Renault. It's Renault, isn't it? The guy is a psychopath. You, my friend, are dancing with the devil.
That's probably true as well.
You think I'm just going to sit here and let you take all this?
Ben, life has changed. I want you to listen to me. This is how it's going to be.
Don't patronize me, you.
You're a mess, Ben. Look at you. You screwed up, boss man. You're out, Ben.
Maybe this is the wake-up call he needs, but how bad does it have to get? How bad do you, as a person, need to get until you wake up?
Out, Ben.
He is entertaining, though.
You're out. Ben, you're out.
This is actually basically how I was earlier today. When I said I was stressed out today, that's how I was. Now, happy.
Wyndham Earl.
Ooh, what's gonna be in here? Is it a tape? What? Pro Q4? What?
Of course, you couldn't help but emphatically traditional. I must say, your responding move was not reflective of your predilection. See how my response to you classical, but there's doubt in your what are my truant hobgoblins? They'll rise to pattern. We both know only too vulnerable to attack. I with mine, let me paint you a picture. My knights will skirmish. Lanes of power and influence will open bishops and rooks. Pawns will naturally be forced. Sacrifice my queen because my goal will be attained at cost. The king must die.
Is he talking about Cooper? Is he going after Cooper? What is going on here? Let my man rest.
Want to be your wife, love and to cherish, so long as you both shall live?
Bet I do, Reverend.
If there be anyone who by this union should be made, let him speak now, or...
I want to object. This little gold digger just wants his money and God knows what all. And look at him. Got one foot in the grave.
Okay, just take her easy.
Yeah, you know that I've had problems all these years.
Okay, Mr.
What are these brothers?
Don't give it another thought, doll.
My opinion that I can all understand it. Marrying every 2 months.
Be no further objection.
Oh my god, love that bathrobe.
Cooper here. Denise. Well, that'd be nice. I'll be right down.
I need that bathrobe yesterday.
Diane, when I've got a moment, remind me to tell you about Agent Bryson.
Feels weird seeing people dancing and not seeing Leland. I also love that clue in the dream. I never ever picked up on that.
I just love
Log lady.
Unfair advantage. How many of those girls were varsity?
Very few.
Bad news first. Found cocaine residue in your car. My guess is it will match.
And if this can't appear straight to you.
Well, sure, it looks like a frame, Coop, but I'm gonna need more than your opinion to make
Can you help me?
Gets into a very delicate area. But on the other hand, I'm trying very hard with my feelings.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cake. Dougie's always been a sucker. Let a woman pass with play in her eyes and jello in her walk, and he's a trout on a hook.
Petey.
If you don't mind my asking, what happened to you?
I'd like to talk about it. It's really very simple. The seller had a few kinks in his rep. It seems that he'd only sell to... So my partner and I shacked up. I played the part of the buyer, and I found that wearing women's clothes relaxed me. I continued wearing them into the night. It was a very confusing 2 weeks. Imagine how surprised I was, Coop. It's not exactly something you plan on.
It's not.
I'll have a draft.
She's too beautiful to be living in this state.
Oh, hey, aren't you that FBI man?
Not currently, no.
Oh. Still my agent.
You saw that Will Palmer case.
Come on, darling. We're laying our tune.
Cheryl does too. We've had to separate Dwayne and Deb. It happens every wedding.
Boys will be boys.
I was married to the same woman, God rest her soul.
Oh.
That's because I use my brain for my garden hose.
This cake is delicious.
Oh, I want cake so bad. Is Petey okay?
The music turned out pretty good.
Ought to have been the death march.
The thing about dancing, Audrey, is that you have to hang on and hope the music...
Lucy will be jealous.
My brother, my husband, Andrew Packard, was killed by a man, Thomas Eckert,
Tell me something I don't already know.
What?
in terrible danger.
You helped kill my brother. Try to cheat me out of my family's life. Utterly destroy my existence to save me.
Fair points.
Do these things to stay alive. I have no one to turn to now.
So you're willing to literally sign life insurance for Catherine? Like, you knew what was going to happen. For self-preservation? I don't know. I can't buy into it.
Let's be practical. What do you propose?
You can't keep having doe eyes about everything. You have to own up and really own up.
From now on, you work for me. Here, at the house, as a maid.
Oh.
Servants' quarters.
Oh.
If you disobey me, if you lie to me, if you contradict the thing I tell you, I shall find this Eckert and feed you to him.
I thought we were going to have a girl power moment, not this disgusting revenge threatening thing. Everybody sucks.
Yes, I understand.
Fine. We'll talk about this Eckert some other time. You may go to your room.
Thank you.
You can't treat her like a dog.
I'll take breakfast at 7. Coffee, juice, dry toast, oatmeal. Sweet dreams.
Wait.
Happy, Andrew?
What?
Everything is going exactly as we planned. And now, dear sister, we wait for his one true love.
He's not dead.
And when he does...
We'll be waiting.
Everybody's crazy. What? They can't end on that note. Okay, let's do a quick recap of my thoughts. Josie, I have more empathy for her, but again, you know, you gotta own up to what you did. But being Catherine's maid and Catherine treating her like this, just go your separate ways. I thought they were gonna have a girl